Well, hey there. Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. I'm Joe Mama, your host, and welcome to Gleba. We're here. Oh, wow, you can hear it in the ambient sounds too. Okay, so I actually did a little bit of playing ahead on another save and realized that I wasn't paying attention to my tech tree, and I needlessly was misusing a bunch of resources. So this is probably the first time during this game I'm coming back. I'm backtracking here. I don't really want to do that, but you know what? In that case, I was just like, well, it was a stupid mistake, and I think I felt like I might be setting myself up for failure. But what it revolved around was, if I go to the map, okay, this area up here, some plants that are growing, and this area down here, which I got a little bit of visibility on, but we want these organisms down here, and I harvested them, and I squandered the type of research that I was doing, and we got this egg raft over here, which I think, if that's what we need to get a pentapod egg, which is something we are going to need. So we've just finished, quote, I use air quotes here, researching the heating tower, but really we didn't, because what did we have to do? We got it by mining copper stromatolite. Interesting. Okay, so this is a good thing. We want this thing, but we're going to need to do a couple of things. What have I got in my inventory right now? Do I have things? Okay, so I was just about to do a thing where we tile some solar cells. We want to produce some power here. I can tell you that we've got some water right here, so we pump some water into a tank, and we're going to use that. And then I threw this solar tile down. I don't know, I had made these things earlier, and I don't know why all of a sudden I'm having trouble finding it. I think what happens is I make these blueprints, and if they're not in my blueprint book at the time I close the game and I don't reopen the game, the blueprint's gone. So there's a lot of blueprints that I'm missing and I can't seem to find. And okay, so let's set up these solar power cells. That's going to be our friend for now. We need concrete, because if you take a look here, where is it at? Where are you, my friend? Okay, we got an agricultural tower. That's pretty cool. Okay, the heating tower. We need heat pipes, boilers, and we need concrete. We have approximately no concrete. We can make some, but we also have some on board the Raj, and I'm thinking we'll just ship it over and quickly get us some of that. But there was something else too. Concrete. Oh, you know what else we're gonna need? So heating tower. Okay, the heating tower, it produces 16 megawatts, which is not too shabby. And it says generates heat, and from what I understand, generates heat, very high fuel efficiency, does not stop burning when at maximum temperature, passes heat to connected heat pipes, which can be used for steam power or to prevent freezing. So this thing, I think it consumes burnable fuel, and look at all the stuff it consumes, to include spoilage, which is the second from the right. And that's a good thing. Oh, it outputs 40 megawatts. Oh, okay. If it outputs 40 megawatts worth of energy, then we can use, and it gets hot enough where we can use the steam turbines and not just the steam engines. So what are we required to make? Okay, we've got steel. I may not need to. I was going to include steam turbines in the stuff coming from the Raj, but we might not need that. So let's do this. Let's set up. We need to produce some. We might as well do it on our own here. We'll throw a couple smelters down, and let's use a couple of passive providers. I made this. I've made some bots, made some passive providers. What I haven't done yet is actually, oh, let's make a roboport. Let's do that too. All right, so we've got that. We've got diddly bobs there, the little inserters. So let's put, okay, so something that we're mining is in fact producing iron ore and copper ore. And I'm not entirely sure what it is. I think it's the stromatolite. There's copper stromatolite and there's iron stromatolite. It might be coming from that. I mean, I'm sure it's coming from that, but I think there's more than that that's producing this ore, which is good news for us, because that means we're not without a source. Okay, so we're gonna get those. I don't know how we can get coal yet, but we do get wood, giggity, and we can get that in many places. Okay, so now that we've got that, I'm trying to think through the processes here. We want to get this heat. We want to get this this heat tower, but like I said, concrete boilers. Okay, so we need stone because the boiler requires a furnace, and so what we're going to do is let's set up some of this, and let's set up a couple of them, and they're going to go into a passive provider. Got a couple of these belts, and oh, come on, hook up, there you go. You're hooked up. Why aren't you producing shit? Oh, I see what happened. I see. We're not making contact. There we go. And we need this. And then we're going to produce, we're going to add a splitter. Put this bad boy here. What we're going to do is we're going to make some brick. And why are we making brick? Because we may need to make more concrete than what the Raj can provide for us. Might as well be a little bit self-sufficient here as much as we can. Okay, let's see. If we build another steel chest, or we could do another passive provider, whatever. You know what? Yeah, might as well just make passive providers. You know, get in the habit. You won't have to go backtrack if you don't. Or if you go ahead and do that. Okay, so now that we've got the bricks, we've got stone. So if we grab a couple of this stone, and then the heating tower, where are you at? Okay, we're gonna try to quickly go through some things. Okay, boilers, that's right, we needed boilers. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Anybody remember that one? Okay, Bob, so if you're listening, you mentioned the Valley Forge, so 2 movies come to mind. And one of them is Starship Troopers, but I don't think that's it. I love Starship Troopers. It's kind of a cult classic. I'm a fan of Dina Myers over what's her name, Denise Richards. I think Rico made the wrong choice until the end of the movie there, or close to it. But okay, I think you might be talking about a movie going a little farther back. About a man saving the last of Earth's biosphere. What was it called? Silent Running. Silent Running, that was it. But he was on a ship called the Valley Forge. I'm guessing that's it. I mean, I might be wrong, but that was quite the ship. I mean, unless there's a third. But I mean, I don't remember. Battlestar Galactica, it was called Galactica, right? I mean, it wasn't by another name. Okay, anyway, getting distracted. Okay, so I got the boilers. Concrete will be coming. Heat pipes. Okay, how do I make heat? Copper and steel. Okay, both of which I have access to. Bada bing. Is that all the copper I had, really? Well, cheap dip. Okay. I want more than that. Did any get dropped down here? Yes, it did. Looky there. Okay. And then when the Raj comes back, it too will drop some copper. Am I right? Yes, it can. And there's nothing left. Okay. All right. It should be good to go. So let's send it on its way to Gleba. All right. Now there's copper. If I go up here to the water, I thought this is where I saw the copper stromatolite. This right here. Isn't that what this is? Copper stromatolite. Yeah, buddy. Okay. So seeing as how we've got robots, which I love. Yeah, I'm a fan of the mech suit. If you can get it, the jetpack, you don't realize how much aggravation the jetpack is saving you. Oh, all that freaking copper bacteria. Ugh. You don't realize how much aggravation the jetpack is saving you until you come on a planet that's got cliffs every freaking where, and you got to go out in the water. Okay, look how quickly this stuff spoils. See the little bar graph there? The freshness? This stuff is spoiling fast. So, but that's okay. We want that spoilage. We're going to be using it here in a bit. But let's go ahead, dump some copper in here. Actually, boy, I kind of misplaced these, didn't I? Sure did. Okay, that goes there. And let's go ahead, drop providers there and there. Alrighty, and I did make a roboport, yes? Okay, so now that I've made the roboport, let's go ahead and actually add robos. So they can port into the said roboport. Ooh. Oh, holy crap. Oh, that's right. The bacteria spoils and it turns into copper. Giggity. Got it. Okay. Alright, this planet is gonna screw with my brain. Something fierce. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I brought some robot frames with me, that's why it's going pretty easily to make the bots. Alright, map. Welcome to Gleba. Now you will unload. Let's get all this concrete off of there first. And you know, so what I like to do with these is let's set up, let's get our passive providers. And I like to have these download. I'll sort them later. Well, maybe not, because we're about to fill this sucker up. So, what do we think? Use filters. So, concrete, yes. Refined concrete, yes. I want to sort them more or less by type. Okay, so boom. Okay, so that's going to do that. And then what else? So rocket fuel. Okay, so rocket parts. So that would be lightweight, low density materials, blue chips, rocket fuel. Okay. Boom. What next? Okay, let's do the metals. All right. So iron, copper, and steel. So we got that. All right. Motors. Okay, so motors. Okay, first let's do electrics. Boogie. Let's see. So medium poles, heavy poles, substations, solar cells, and accumulators. Got that. Okay, next. Assembly machines. Oops, nope. Comment. Let's do assembly machines, miners, smelters. Oh, chemistry plants. That will probably be in there as well. I don't know if we'll need them here on Gleba. Don't know about that. Not sure what else. Okay, then belts. So we'll do red belts, red splitters, red undergroundies, and go. Oh, and while we're at it, red inserters and green inserters. Okay. Anything else? Perhaps some lasers. We'll pull the lasers out. We can do railroad stuff as well. Okay. Yeah, we can. Okay, right now we're sort of getting the ancillary garbage. Lasers. We'll do the rails, rail ramps, elevated rails straight away. And there's more stuff coming down, so might as well get to it. All right, let's get it all down. Pipes. That'd have been good. Plants. What else? Roboports, or flying frames. Definitely the chips. Okay, so now that we got concrete coming, let's see, what else is... Oh, we can actually build some agricultural towers. Interesting. How do I have landfill? Oh, I can make landfill. Got it. Okay. Let's go ahead and make one, just for gits and shiggles. Okay, so we made that. And the tower was... We need the concrete. Well, first of all, let's make a bunch of heat pipes. And, what am I short on for... Oh, I need iron gear wheels for that. Okay, so the heating tower, we're about to get that. One, two, three. We'll take it. Then we get the heating towers, but we're also going to need... Let's see, more copper plates. Oh, have I not sent the copper plates down? Well, let's go ahead and do that. Well, if we can make iron plate, we know we can make steel as well, so we will have access to steel. Not sure what kind of numbers we'll be able to make them in. Okay, we'll take the engines as well. Definitely going to take the lightweight materials and the rocket fuel. And everything else... Oh, take the lasers. From what I understand, lasers are uber important. We'll take the lasers. So with that, I think we can send the Raj on its way. All right, let's send back to Novice. Okay. So we should have everything now. Take the copper. Then, where were we? Okay, we are going to be making, well, iron gear wheels. So let's grab some more iron plate. And then we're going to make 4 of the steam turbines. Have I actually made a heating tower? Yes. Yes, I've made the heating tower. Okay. So if you make the heating tower, what's kind of next on the tech tree then? Okay, we gotta harvest the jelly nuts and the Yamako. Okay, let me just fit that into my head here and fix it with a certain pronunciation. Okay, the biochamber, we want to get that as well. But we're going to need to do stuff in a certain order. Okay, then. So if we've got the heating tower, and we're working on... Have we got the heat pipes yet? No, we consumed our heat pipes to make the... What? How did we consume the heat pipes? Oh, the heat pipes got consumed by making the heating tower. Okay, yeah, that's part of the recipe. Okay, so let's go ahead and make those 4. So let's go for a walk. And we're going to have to engage our first enemy here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the biochamber. No, I don't want to just go after this thing. Okay. Because if we go to the tech tree, where's the biochamber? Ratcha. Where is it on the tech tree? So let's get the Yamakos and the jelly nuts. Let's get them first, so we open up the possibility of making the biochamber, because I think the biochamber requires a pentapod egg, if memory serves. So let's bypass that, and let's go up here to where the jelly nut grows. Ratcha. Okay. So we got the jelly nut. And rather than scooping the whole thing up like I did before and wastefully grabbing it, because as soon as we pick that stuff, look at it. A counter starts. It's going to spoil in an hour. Now I get it, it's an hour, it's not a minute, but some of this stuff spoils in a minute. So we're gonna get that. So that's one less thing on our tech tree. And so if we can get the Yamako, then we should be able to move on to the biochamber. We need the biochamber. Okay, right here. Yamako. We're in the death marshes, the dead marshes of Lord of the Rings in Middle Earth. Okay, let's grab some of this. Okay, so we've got that. Now we can do the biochamber, so we got to craft nutrients. So let's go to E. Now, I'm sure there must be a way to craft nutrients. Oh yeah, that's right, because we can do it in the biochamber. Where are you at? Where are you at? Right, so it's right here. Okay, there we are. There we are. So let's go ahead and craft all the nutrients we can there. Okay, also, let's go up to the top. Rise to the top. I never eat a pig because a pig is a cop, or better yet, a Terminator, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, so we want to put this right. Oh wait, we don't. Yeah, we need access to water. That's right. We do need access to water. Okay, so with this, where's our boiler? Where's our heat exchanger? Did we not get the boiler? Where'd the boiler go? Oh, we had a boiler. No, this is the boiler. Duh. No, we need... Is it this that we need? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think it's the heat exchanger that we need. I think. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that we need. Okay, I almost forgot that. Copper plate. And what was it again? Pipes. Which we got. We'll set up production of pipes at some point too. I can't remember which one was our pipes. Yeah, I did bring them down. Huh. Well, that's weird. Oh, okay. Well, I've got some there. Maybe I didn't actually bring the pipes down. I could have sworn I did, though. Oh, they are. I just didn't sort them. Got it. Okay. And then I actually need to make another chest. Okay, so we got that. So let's make one. Possibly two, maybe? Okay, so with this, we can wait. Okay, the biochamber is being researched as we speak, and notice the nutrients, I mean, they like last 5 minutes, if that. Okay, biochamber's done. So with the biochamber, what can we... Okay, now I need the pentapod egg. And I only have so much time to do this. Okay. Meanwhile, let's make landfill. And let's go hunt a pentapod egg. Okay, there's a pentapod, but this is what we're after, the small egg raft. Okay. Yep, gotcha. Okay, we got 3 pentapod eggs. Okay, excellent, but we can't hold on to it for very long from what I understand. Biochambers, 2, yes. What do we need to make a 3rd? We need more landfill. Okay, so we've got that. And then, what else did we say we needed? Iron plates. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. And boom. And we're short a pentapod egg, and we're short landfill, but that's okay. So we made 3 of the suckers. So now that means bioflux research is finished because we did that. But before we get into bioflux, let's get back up here and continue what we were doing. All right, glad I packed those personal lasers. All right, let's see. So 2. I do that. Okay, and now pipes. Pipes there. All right. So with these, what you can do... Do I have any spoilage on me? No, I actually don't. Well, I will shortly once all this stuff spoils. So let's start harvesting stuff. Let's just start grabbing stuff from everywhere. Okay, so it says right here, these are the different fuels that we can use. Now, I don't want to throw jelly nut seeds or Yamako seeds in there, but I would like to throw spoilage. And so here's what we can do. We'll use a requester chest. No, yeah, requester chest. That way we could set it up in theory to request fuel. And we will put some of this. Oh, yeah. Another one of these. Then, will it burn bacteria? I don't think it will. Yeah, I don't think it will. I think it'll spoil, but it won't burn it. Let's see what it does. All right, and let's throw wood in there. And look how quickly this burns through stuff. So, but the neat thing is, though, is it kind of holds on. And okay, we'll go ahead and add a turbine. It holds on to a lot of its heat, which is a very good thing. Yeah, it actually takes a while for it to cool down. It takes a lot of energy to get it heated up, but it holds on to its heat for quite a long time. And we're just going to get some fuel here. Now, I have a feeling with the issue of spoilage, I have a feeling we're not going to have any shortage of stuff to throw in here once things get going. There'll be a lot of waste products to throw in, and that it's unfortunate, but I mean, at least there's a place to put it. So it's slowly heating up. Once it gets above 500, then we should be good. Okay, so now if we go to, so now there's bioflux. So we need to work on a few things. Okay, so if we craft, let's see, have we already done this? Artificial soil. Before we do anything, let's do the artificial soil. And before we work on bioflux. I think that is the better order of operation, if I'm being honest. So let's, you know what, let's actually stay up here. All right, now ingredient quality. Okay, can you actually set it? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, didn't realize that. So these are all the recipes we can set up. Do we have any? It's out of fuel. Okay, imagine that. Let's see if we can set it up to make stuff out of spoilage. Now here's another thing about these biochambers. It creates nutrients, but then you have to feed the nutrients back in it. I like the fact that the emblem is a pizza. Like the antithesis of, quote, nutrients. Okay. Now, let me, based on the issue we had last video, I'm actually going to stop recording, and then we'll start up recording again. Whoa, what's all this stuff? Make copper wire. That's new. Oh, they were so tiny before, but now you can see them. Ah, there was just an update, so that looks very cool. Okay. Anyway, so I'm actually going to stop recording, check to make sure the recording is still good, and then I'll continue. You should notice very little difference. See you in a second. Okay. Checked it. Seems to be good. So we'll drive on then. Okay, so yeah, what I was saying was it makes nutrients, but then it requires nutrients to keep going. It's a little goofy. So let's, I guess let's grab some stuff around. In order to research landfill, artificial soil, or whatever the heck it is, we need to basically grab a whole bunch of spoilage. Boom. Okay. And then I think, do I actually need to hand, I guess I gotta make some nutrients by hand. Is that right? I guess. Okay, boom. And it immediately starts to decay, so watch out. Yeah, there it is. So you pull it, and you basically put it right back in. So I guess that's what we're gonna have to do, not sure. Okay. So for some reason, oh, okay, it processes 10 spoilage at a time. Okay. I don't want to grab the jelly nut trees if I don't have to. They seem to be valuable for other things, and I think we're going to actually need them for science. And I think I squandered them because I was trying to go for science. I was going for, you know, unlocking the agricultural science, but I wasted a whole lot of Yamako and jelly nut stuff to do it, and I think that was a bad move on my part. Okay, what will this become? Iron bacteria, it's all going to become iron. Alright. And this stuff will spoil. So notice, we're making progress on the artificial soil front. This is going to spoil. And then we'll have to make more. Watch all this stuff. It's going to become iron, isn't it? Boom, boom. Yep. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is going to be a challenge. I mean, holy crap, is this going to be a challenge? These things explode? Is that what's happening? Okay. And it's about to become spoilage again, isn't it? And then, so what then? Do I do this? Really? Do I? No? I guess that's how this process is going to work, and I mean, okay, this is going to become spoilage, right? I've got jelly. What can I do with the jelly? I can... it'll spoil. Huh? It'll be useful as fuel here in a little bit. This is going to spoil, right? Just a second. Yes, there it goes. Huh? That's it? That's all you're going to give me? Really? Oh, man, and I've only done 20% of the artificial soil. All right. Iron bacteria. There it is. Okay. That's it. That's where it's all coming from. That iron bacteria stuff. Well, if we could find a way to harvest that, that could be good. All right. And... there it goes. Yeah, I guess that's the system right there. Yep, there it goes. Wow. Huh. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to wrap my head around this. I see that it's working. But... you know, my old guy brain, my OGB has to... process this. Like I said, the goal here is to unlock green science, is to unlock the Mountain Dew science or whatever it is. Okay, so this is basically going to turn into spoilage again. At least these seeds don't have a lifespan on them. That's good. All right, what else can we do? not gaining anything. We're just basically throwing spoilage back into the biochamber for the sole purpose of just, you know, checking a block. All right, what do we got? We didn't get any spoilage out of that? Are you kidding me right now? Oh, yeah, we did. There we are. What? Alright, well, let's look in other places. Yeah, look at all the iron ore that's now showing up in our inventory. Now, if we could just, I don't know, find a way to artificially harvest it? Or to mechanically harvest it? And reproduce it. You know, if there was a way to, like, plant seeds to create, to foment iron bacteria, that would be good. Is there a way to foment iron bacteria? It's interesting. This whole, the way they've done this game, the way they've designed it, I mean, the way the different worlds are, it's like, in one, it's all about metallurgy and raw heat and fire, and then the next one is, it's basically recycling and reusing old junk, along with a little magnetism. And this, everything is biological. That's kind of cool to me. I like that. Okay, any spoilage? Yes, there's some spoilage there. Good, good, good. Okay, let's get rid of the stuff we've got. I filled that up. That's a lot of iron. Wood. Okay, so let's take the wood and throw it in the heater. Throw it in the heating tower. Because we still haven't gotten that thing up to temp yet. Alright. So where's it sitting at for temperature? Yeah. We're about 60% of the way there. See, look how quickly it goes through wood. Isn't that crazy? What about the jelly? How quickly... Oh, never mind. Jelly's done. Oh, no, no, no. We want the spoilage. Okay. Is it gonna make it? I think it might get up to the 500. Because if we can, it holds on to its heat for a long time. That would be excellent. Yes, it did it. And so now this should start to heat up. which should start to heat our water up. And oh, okay, yeah, it's generating power. The power is there. It's just not spinning because it's not, no demand is being made of it. Okay, well that's good to know. Oh man, it's gonna take forever. So I'm a little bit leery as to where the as to where our friends are. I'm suspicious. Where are our friends? Who, by the way, are not our friends. Okay, where are we at as far as the biolab goes? If I wanted to make more, I would need a pentapod egg, but I've got nutrients, got landfill. Okay, let's take all of this spoilage up here and turn it into stuff. We might have enough to finish, possibly, the research. Maybe. Possibly. That's copper bacteria, so we're gonna get copper out of that. Let's take the wood up here. And poop, 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 poop. And you can see it's still holding on to that temperature. Alright, again, the biolab, where are we at? So we would need nutrients and a pentapod egg. And I think, when I was down here, yeah, I see a little red dot. There might be something there we can use. Down here where the Yamako trees are. I don't want to pick anything just yet because it'll spoil before we can use it. Okay, where is it? Right here. Okay, it's a small egg raft. Okay, we'll take you. How many pentapod eggs do we get there? 2. Alright, biolab. What do we need? Nutrients. Alright, I think we can get that if we... We can take some of this spoilage and turn it into nutrients, can't we? Actually, we should be able to just like... Okay, so now we've got nutrients. What do we need? We got the pentapod egg, biosphere, or bio whatcha-dingy. And let's make more. Okay, we got 2 bio chambers. 2 additional ones. Right? Yeah. I thought I made more before, but I guess I didn't. Okay, spoilage. And where are we at? 80%. Okay, so almost there. Okay. Anything? What if I go over here and I set up another radar set? Oops. So I'll leave the laser gun there. Why not? Okay. Now if I take a look at the map, anything red? Nothing is jumping out at me as red. Okay. All right, excellent. Okay. All right, got some spoilage out of that, but not a lot. All right, I'm actually going to grab some of this stuff, the jelly nuts. And I mean, it'll last an hour. So that's interesting. Right. Now, how else can we set up the... Can we get nutrients from Yamako mash? Nutrients from Bioflux? Pentapod egg. Make one. Nutrients... Oh, interesting. You need one, then you can make two. Why would I want to even have one? Okay. Oh, need more spoilage. Let's see. That doesn't burn up quite as fast, so there's that. What the hell is it that's exploding? Boom puff. That's probably it. The thing labeled a boom puff. Okay, that's a lot of spoilage there. Maybe that can get us in the ballpark. Push us over the edge. Turn it to 11 when you need that little push. Just that tiny little push over the cliff. Alright, this ought to do it. This ought to do it. Bloody hell. Perhaps. Maybe not. You're about to be just short, aren't you? You are. Damn. Okay. Oh. Well, a little bit. Aye. Actually, what will probably happen is some of this will spoil, and then it will actually push it over the edge. Perhaps. I'm surprised. For some reason, I've expected this place to be absolutely infested. I'm sure if we look, we'll find it. Make no mistake, I am not wishing to find big friends. I'm not wishing for that. However... Oh, what have we got? Oh, I see something. I see something. What is that? Egg raft. Okay. And it's a big one, too. It's kind of big. Okay. We're going to let that alone. We got some spoilage. That looks like, yeah, that looks like something that would explode. Although, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to poke it with a stick. Because that's what we do. Maybe just before we close this up, perhaps. Maybe. Oh, come on. Come on. Boom. Artificial soil finished. Okay, so with that, then you have to craft 100 bioflux. This was a bit tricky. So oh, no. Oh, we craft 25 bioflux, 25, or craft a bioflux. Okay. So how can we do that? We need Yamako mash. So can we change the recipe to bioflux? Let's do that. And then the jelly, Yamako mash. Yamako mash. It's caught on in a flash. It was the Yamako mash. Alright. There. Bring me all the Yamako things. Only thing is, that jelly that we brought was right on the edge. Okay, so Yamako processing, that's what that's what we did, right? Is that what we set up? No, we set up yeah, it all became spoilage. Poop. Okay. And how do we do this? That's for the jelly nuts. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I have another biosphere, or yeah, a biochamber. Can I set this up to do the Yamako processing? Yeah. Okay. And we need nutrients, of course. All right. Okay, let me see. Like I said, I'm trying to wrap my mind around this whole process. seems to be working. So that's bioflux processing is done. So what did that give us? So now we're clear to do this. We're clear to do this science. Okay. And I think we might be doing it. We just got to make a crap ton of bioflux, right? And what are we short? Okay, so if I take this one and I set this up to make this, and then do I have another one that I could make nutrients with? Right? But I need spoilage, which I don't have. Okay, well for that. Alright, put some jelly nuts in there. Put some in there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, got it. Okay, so somehow I have to industrialize this process. Somehow. And I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna happen. Oh boy. Okay, how can I make nutrients from spoilage? I could make it from the mash. But I would need to make mash. How do I make it? Okay, is there a way I can make it in a machine? You know what I should do? I should set one of these things up. Oh, okay, I've already got one. Now, what can it do? Well, input the seeds. All right, let's see what it does. Come on, do something. Do something. And we need nutrients. God bless America. Meanwhile, all this is going to spoil. Ugh. What else can we make nutrients from? Could make nutrients from bioflux. I mean, I don't need it for anything else, do I? Oh, yeah. That's incestuous. Okay, what's this out of? Okay, that's out of that. That's out of that. Oh, man. Okay, this is a little bit of a complicated biological process. My gosh, now I've got so much stuff, I don't know what to do. Wow, that was quick. So we've got this science pack. What else can we do? Okay, well, you know what? That was basically what I was trying to do. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this information and I'm going to try to process it into a process. I'm going to try to well, this is still generating heat because it's just got so much heat laid into it. Yeah, so now that I've got an idea of how this process is going to work, I need to think on it and decide exactly how it's going to work on a larger scale. I can see it working. So, okay, well, first of all, let's take a look at Mountain Dew Science. Is Bioflux plus a pentapod egg. Well, so we actually need the damn eggs. Okay. We need the eggs. Okay. We'll figure that out. But yeah, so anyway, you can kind of see where we're headed with this. This is really interesting. Like I said, but the ins and outs, the gazintas, the gazoutas, I have to figure it all out and come up with a process here. But we'll do that. But for now, I think that will close out our video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, or not been totally repulsed by my inability to wrap my head around it. But anyway, I hope you learned something as much as I did. And if you got input, by all means, put it in the comments. I'd love to read it. I'm all about sucking up new information from others, and I share it when I can, and I will take it. I'm all about the backseat gaming in a game like this. First looks are like that. So anyway, y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.